everyone, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, I have a really big goal of hitting my first 1,000 subscribers, so if you could do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button, I would greatly appreciate it. Today's video is going to be a kitchen cleanup after I had gotten done baking all of my Christmas cookies, which I filmed this video obviously before Christmas, but you guys will be watching it after. But anybody that has done baking, especially Christmas baking, knows that the kitchen usually ends up being a complete disaster. So I figured this would be also a great time to do a little bit of deep cleaning in the kitchen, since I was pretty much cleaning everything anyways. So I went ahead and got the cookies packed up because I was just gotten done doing all the baking, and we are going to get into tackling this disaster of a kitchen. And now that Christmas is officially over, I hope that everyone had a wonderful holiday. Maybe some of you are still doing a little bit of celebrating. I know in past years I have had a few Christmases that go past Christmas, which is always fun to spread out the Christmas magic. But I definitely wanted to try and get this video up before Christmas, but unfortunately I filmed this the day before we started all of our Christmas activities, which we had 3 days in a row of nonstop Christmas, either at our house or a family member's house. So lots of Christmas celebrating and lots of busyness, but it was definitely a really good Christmas this year, and I'm very thankful for all the gifts and all of the people that we got to spend our days with. I am very curious, and this seems to be quite the hot topic right now that Christmas is over, but when does everybody take down their Christmas decoration? I know there is a ton of people that I'm already seeing talk about how they take down their Christmas decorations even the day of Christmas, like that night, or especially the day after Christmas, people start taking down their Christmas decorations, and I definitely understand that. I can already feel myself being like overstimulated by my Christmas decorations because I do have a lot of decorations, so it can be a little bit overstimulating, especially now that Christmas is over. So I can understand people wanting to get everything just packed up and like their house back to normal, but at the same time I think that I usually hold out for as long as possible just because I know it is a lot of work. For sure, I usually try to wait until after New Year's Eve, and then that kind of just feels like the wrap-up of all of the holidays, and then I'm really after New Year's Eve, I'm over all of the holiday decor, and I'm ready to get everything put away in a clean slate for the new year.
If we dance in the blizzard, we are not getting cold. So keep on dancing, baby.
I am becoming very obsessed with the Snowdrop scent from the Mrs. Meyer's cleaning line. It smells phenomenal. I've talked about it, I think, in every single one of my videos since I've gotten it. It smells so good, and I love the fact that it smells more of like a winter scent rather than a Christmas scent, so it's definitely one that you can use throughout the entire winter. Here in Wisconsin, our winters are quite long. I do have the lavender scent for once spring rolls around, but I have a feeling that's not going to be for a while. So I'm going ahead and wiping down all my cabinets. This is not something that I do like on my typical cleaning schedule, but I had noticed the past couple of days that there had been like some little food residues, some dirty spots on the cabinets that needed to be wiped down. I have toddlers, so that happens. So I figured I might as well, while I'm getting everything else in the kitchen cleaned off, to get my cabinets cleaned off as well.
With your sad eyes, I can take another night with you on like this. So let's go, I'm sure you can take it. You've been crying over him for a lifetime, so if you don't mind, we will dance till it's way past late. Another course that we can fly with the baseline. I know. Boys be boys, ain't no excuse, babe. Now hey you, oh hey you, I know you can find.
And as you guys can probably already tell from watching the beginning of this video, that I have a very, what I like to call, average home. I don't know if you can tell, but the top of my fridge has a giant dent in it. It was like that when we moved in, but you know what? The fridge works and it's functioning and it is just fine, and fridges are expensive, so we do not plan on buying a new one anytime soon unless it breaks down. But we have a lot of stuff. I always am so curious on when you're watching those influencers that just have the picture perfect home, and I always wonder where all of their stuff is, or maybe they're just a minimalist. We're definitely not a minimalist in this house, and we definitely don't have enough storage space. One of the things that I don't like about our home, which it's a very old home, it's our starter home, so we definitely want to be moving within the next couple of years or whenever the house market gets a little bit better, but we don't have any closets, and it makes it really hard to kind of hide away some items, and a lot of the things end up just getting set out and visible to anybody, which is a little bit annoying because I don't necessarily like a lot of clutter in my house, so it's hard to avoid that though when you don't have a closet and you don't have anywhere to put things away. And we have 3 kids, so we do have a lot of stuff. We have, you know, a lot of food and toys, and just a lot of their things tend to take over our space, which is totally fine, but I feel like this is a normal, typical house, and sometimes I feel like we can get wrapped up in all of those influencers that are showing their homes that are just so big and beautiful, and they just look perfect, which is absolutely wonderful for them, and I would absolutely love to have a house like that someday. But more on a realistic scale, this is what I feel like an average home, especially in our area. We're in the Midwest, and this is what our home looks like. And the last thing that I'm getting accomplished for my kitchen cleaning is mopping, which I normally don't do in the middle of the day because, one, I have toddlers, so it's kind of hard to keep them off of the wet floors. They've definitely not listened to me when I've told them that the floors are wet, and they have come sprinting in to a wet floor and totally biffed it and slipped, which, if you're a parent, you know it's really hard not to laugh at those moments, but I try to keep mopping for the end of the day right before they go to bed. That way they're not walking on the floors, and we can also go to bed with clean floors, which I absolutely love doing. But I was trying to get everything cleaned in the kitchen, and honestly the floors were just so bad from cooking and baking, and the kids were eating some of the cookies, so there's just crumbs everywhere. And it did feel good to get this done and out of the way so I didn't have to worry about it for the rest of the day. But that is going to be the last thing on my cleaning list for today's video. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Maybe you got a little bit of motivation to get your kitchen deep cleaned. But I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Maybe I can be a rock star, playing songs on my guitar. I know I have to be somewhere else to be able to find myself. Shouldn't be so complicated if I listen to